Hello everybody, it's vanburman here, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a review of the Sony watch, and just talking you through a couple of features of it, as I've recently just purchased one. So we'll go through that. I also have filmed it even on my new camera that I got off eBay. Not a huge amount of money actually, to be honest. I think it looks a lot cooler than the technology that's actually inside it. It's definitely no better than the webcam that I've got, but it will do the job anyway, and I'm interested to see how that footage comes out, which is what I'm going to be importing onto the PC right now, and then I'm going to be editing it all together in some sort of weird mismatch of combining two of my recently bought technologies. So hopefully you'll find it informative and useful. If you do have any questions about it, put it in the comments down below and I'll see if I can help answer it. I must say one of the very, very small problems I had with the watch was trying to get it paired up with the phone. For some reason I didn't want to do it. I had to sort of try and do it 3 or 4 different times. But eventually it did take, and I've been very satisfied with it so far as well. And I'll leave it there and you can now see the review. Thank you.
And here we have the device itself. This is the smartwatch. I've just got the one, as you know, with the sports buckle on, and it's quite good. It's got a little I'm trying to do this one-handed, but you can probably see in there it's got adjustable holes in there, so it will fit, you know, pretty much any wrist size. I mean, I've got quite big wrists, so mine's sort of 2 or 3 from the top, 2 from the top, and it does go down really small as well, and it does feel fairly good on the hand. I mean, it does clip on quite easily. I obviously can't do it with just one hand, but the unit itself as well is fairly slimline. I mean, obviously this will improve as they, obviously increase the technology, but still, I'm sort of hoping I'm going to get a text message so you'll be able to see what it looks like when I do. Actually, let me just close my phone so it might come through. Now, it's got wrist gestures, as it's called, which means you can, if it's on your wrist, you can pull your wrist up to you, and it should activate it. Let me try it. Let me actually put it on. So I've got it on my wrist. I want to see the time. There it is. And what happens is when you get a notification will pop up, and you can flick your wrist upwards, and it will open it for you, which is quite cool. But obviously I've not got any of them, so I can't really comment on that. So this is some of the interface. It's quite, simple to use, really. It gives you a decent amount of settings. You can connect to the Wi-Fi as well. You can ask Google to search for something and then pop it on your phone, which is quite cool. You just have to say, "Okay, Google," as you probably know, and then you can ask it whatever you want. Search for vanburman. I love how it's got the and of course it's given me a load of guff. Not that you can see that. No, I think the screen's too bright for you to be able to tell, but it did work, and it gave me a quick description. But if you wanted to do anything more in depth, you can't actually do it on this particular device. You do have to do it on your phone. Now, in terms of replying to messages and that sort of thing, you can set predetermined ones, so like templates, or you can actually speak your reply into it, which is quite good. The voice recognition is quite good. It even picked up the so yeah, we'll take that as a positive on that one. And overall, I've been quite happy with it. It sort of lasts maybe for a day and a half. I have been charging it at night anyway. But when did I take this off charge today? Probably about 1 o'clock. And it's now 10, so I've used 22% battery in 9 hours. Probably just over 9 hours. So, and that's with it being used as well. Probably haven't actually done that much on it today, though, to be honest. So, you're at least going to get a full day out of it. Day and a half might be a bit of a push, but there you go. It is fully waterproof as well, and the only bit that opens up is that grey part down there, which is where you put the charger into. And let me just show you, it does actually come out as well, because you can get other straps for it, which is very useful. If your strap does break, you've not lost the device itself. Obviously, if you smash the front of the screen, though, that's a different matter. But such it is with all different phone and technology type products. You can also get a metal strap. You can get a leather strap as well. I've not seen these, so I've got no clue. But this one, even though it is the cheapest one, this was half price on Amazon in the UK, so they're meant to be £180. and got it for 90, which is, I think, is a pretty decent price for it, but I believe they're going to be releasing the 4 very soon, so, you know, we need to obviously bear that in mind. And I'm just also doing this video to test out my camera, which of course you'll have seen, which I mentioned at the start of the video. And overall, I'm very impressed. I've been using it as a watch. My other watch has, or both my other normal watches have run out of batteries, and I haven't got them replaced. So it's nice to have a watch again, and I do like the, you know, the wrist gestures. To, of course, just give you a quick view of the time, which is always useful when you're off out doing stuff. But no, I can recommend it. It does link up with any Android device, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, I've got it paired with my Sony Z3 Compact. I haven't tried it with any other ones, but I don't see any problem. It's just running on Bluetooth regardless. So, yeah. And I have to say, I haven't played with any of the other ones, but I have been told that even the cheapy Chinese ones are quite good as well. But still, food for thought. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed my very, very short review. I can recommend it. It's obviously not at the pinnacle of its capability. I'd like to see it be a lot thinner. So I'd like to see it be probably the same as the strap eventually, and I think it will be in a couple of iterations time. But as it is at the minute, if you can pick it up for that sort of price, I do recommend it. It's a nifty little gadget, really, and it's obviously a heck of a lot cheaper than the Apple one, which is obviously the majority of products do tend to be cheaper than its Apple alternative. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you found it useful, please give me a like, and if you do have any questions or queries about it, do let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage from my new camera as well. It was just a bit of an idea. I could have messed things around with the webcam and got it to do that, but it is good to give these things a bit of a dry run. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you much for watching. Goodbye.